I'm Corey Baumeister, and welcome back to the How to Play Magic the Gathering series from Star City Games. Today I'm going to teach you how to build a sealed deck. Sealed is one of two ways to play limited Magic. Unlike Constructed, where you bring a deck made of cards of your choosing to play, with Limited you build one on the spot by opening a set amount of booster packs. For Sealed, each player opens 6 booster packs, then makes their best 40 card deck. Notably, around 17 of those cards will be lands, so you'll really be looking to find 23 of your best cards. Now it sounds pretty simple at first, but there are many ways to go about organizing and building your deck once you have opened the packs. The first thing you'll do is open all the packs and sort the cards in stacks by colors, with stacks for non-basic lands, multicolored cards, and artifacts. From there, you can get a sense of how many cards you have for each color. This will also give you an idea if any of your colors have multiple rares or bombs, aka powerful cards you ideally want to have in your deck. After rares and bombs, take inventory of how many pieces of removal you have for each color. Ideally, 1 or 2 of your colors will have removal and bombs to give you a starting point for what colors of decks you can try to build. Of course, if a color has good rares but not enough playable cards, you might have to abandon the color or find a way to splash for the rare. Splashing a color is when you add 1 or 2 cards of a color that isn't the base colors of your deck. Because they are so powerful, it is worth sometimes not being able to play them until late in the game. You support your splash color by adding a couple of lands and any potential fixing in your pool, whether it be something like Evolving Wilds, Prophetic Prism, or Urban Utopia. Once you find which colors are the deepest or have the most playable cards, look for any synergies or multicolored cards that might encourage one combination over the others. Maybe you have 3 colors that all look viable, so lay out the possible decks by mana curve and see if any of the decks are missing pieces, like not enough early plays or not enough ways to get damage from evasive creatures or removal. Once you find the 2 colors that you like the most, tinker around with the extra cards to flesh out the curve and look for any splashes that would easily work with your deck. You can also take note of cards that will be good to sideboard in after game 1. Stuff like Broken Wings or Negate can be necessary if opponent has particular spells you need to answer. When sideboarding, you can even swap out part of a deck for another color to be better against what your opponent is doing. If your base deck is aggressive and your opponent has a lot of big blockers and removals, it might be better to swap a color or some of the cheap creatures for a slower deck with more powerful threats. Key concepts for Sealed are card advantage and raw power over synergies. Cards that draw extra cards, replace themselves, or can take out 1 or more cards from your opponents will be stronger as the game goes long, giving you more tools to leverage. 2 cards might work well together, but if you only draw 1/2 of the combo, they don't do much on their own. It could be better to replace situational cards with more consistent cards that might not be as flashy or as powerful together, but can carry their weight individually. Thanks for watching this How to Play Magic the Gathering video, and we hope you found it helpful. For more videos in this series, check out our Star City Games YouTube channel. And make sure to visit StarCityGames.com for one of the best selections of Magic the Gathering singles, sealed product, news, and deck ideas in the world.